All right, September is National Literacy Month, and Brain Balance is offering free reading screenings for children. And joining us is the Regional Director of Brain Balance, Amanda Lee. Amanda, great to see you. Welcome to Fox 5.
Yes, thank you.
Talk to us a little bit about what Brain Balance is and what you guys do.
So I love that question because people do wonder, what exactly is brain balance?
That sounds great.
Everyone can use it, I'll tell you that first.
Yeah.
Kids, teens, adults, we're helping you build a strong foundation for functioning. We tend to see people who are struggling with ADHD and ADHD symptoms. You don't have to be diagnosed. We're non-medical as well, so we don't diagnose. And a lot of people are coming to us looking for a drug-free solution for those academic, cognitive, mental health like anxiety challenges and learning challenges like reading too.
So what are some of the things that you do to help kids who are in those situations or people in those situations?
So what's so unique about our program is not just sit and tutor or study or talk to somebody and that's it. It is a multimodal integrated approach through sensory motor training. So think exercise in a really unique way that's personalized to you to again build strong brain foundations, paired with nutritional guidance, paired with cognitive and social emotional skills learning. No joke, nobody in the world has that combination.
Yeah, it's pretty, it's like outside the box kind of. So when you talk about National Literacy Month, where do you guys factor into that?
So we see a lot of kiddos who are coming to us who are struggling with learning in some way. It could be comprehension, could be fluency, could be retention as well. And it really just spans, honestly, across a lot of different challenges. And a lot of times there's comorbid, meaning there's multiple things going on, including focus or tantrums, something's going on. And so when it comes to reading specifically, it requires multiple systems in the brain to work together. For those who don't struggle with reading, we take it for granted.
Right.
For those who do, it's not just a matter of practice, 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 or access to the right support. It's their brain not quite literally clicking in an appropriate way that allows them to do what the rest of us do.
So if they work on that skill and they're able to help when it comes to reading, how does that affect the other parts of their lives and their behaviors?
So literacy and reading skills, this is a life skill. You have to know what you're reading and signing for instance. That's a big one when you're an adult. You need to know how to read directions to do your job, or even with technology these days, you still need to know how to read and access information so that you are protected. So reading is essential to our well-being, and if you struggle in that, that affects your mental health and your confidence and self-esteem.
Right. That's probably a big part of it too, is believing in yourself and having that confidence.
Mindset is big.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's talk a little bit about where kids are these days as far as reading. I mean, I don't know if that's kind of the space you work in, but like,
I do.
Where are kids when it comes to reading? I can tell from my own kids, like it feels like it's evolved a lot.
So kids are definitely not reading as much as they used to.
Yeah.
You can imagine why with all the technology that's around these days, including devices that read for you.
Right.
So auditory, processing can be a little bit easier for some. And so reading as a whole, we have a lot of studies showing, especially in the US, that we're below where we used to be. And part of it is access. Well, not access, actually, we have plenty of access to learning. However, it's the barriers that come along with technology.
Like
or
phones,
toys,
distractions, that kind of thing?
Especially from parents. Number one thing I recommend to families is model healthy habits, model those reading behaviors, reading as a family. That used to happen a lot more than it does today. Parents are busy scrolling too. So, and you're reading short little articles
it's
or
not you're not reading
summaries.
words, you're just not reading the story.
Yeah, you're not being able to use all the different parts of your brain to comprehend that piece of information or have that sustained attention to get through an entire book these days.
What do you think the long-term effect is of kids not necessarily developing that skill in this generation when it comes to SATs, any type of test along those lines, but also just like the long term as far as society and for them in 20 or 30 years?
First couple things I think of is problem solving and executive function skills. If you don't apply, again, these various systems in the brain now and practice it now and make it progressively more challenging to what's considered developmentally appropriate, you're not going to be keeping up, you're not going to be competitive as an adult, and will you be successful even to do what you want to do in the world and not hopefully be stuck at your parents' home.
Right, and us as a country, like are other countries doing better than we are with that?
Absolutely, they have a lot more rigorous expectations and standards and a different approach. Some are really heavy academic in the beginning, but there's also a lot of research that shows play is so important.
Right.
Natural play, and then adding on to,
Please go
to the
outside.
academic. Yes,
Right.
Movement is key.
Yeah.
That's a lot of what Brain Balance does.
Before we let you go, let's talk a little bit about the reading screenings you're doing,
Yes.
How folks can get involved with that, and what kind of the impact of that will be.
So to kick off the month, we are offering free reading screenings at 3 of our centers. We have one in Carmel Mountain Ranch, one in Chula Vista, and one in Encinitas. You can go to our website, brainbalancesandiego.com, to register. It is free for ages 5 and up. And in general, our website has a lot of resources and different webinars and free events throughout the year too.
Terrific, and the information right there on the screen as well. For more information on the event, we have a link on our website, fox5sandiego.com. Click on the Scene On tab. Amanda, thank you so much for the insight, for all the work you're doing, and for joining us. All right, we'll be right back here on the Fox 5 News at 7:30.